And welcome to day 7 of our Math Online lesson. Today we will be focusing on patterns and on shapes. But first, mental math. Today you have 3 activities. Activity 1, write the number symbol. That's very easy. Activity number 2, complete more or less than. So 10 plus 10 and minus 10. And then activity number 3, double by writing a number sentence. For example, question number 1, 2 times 2, 5 times 2, and so forth. The memorandum will follow again tomorrow, and you will find yesterday's mental math memorandum at the end of this video. So, like I said, today we will be revising patterns and shapes. So let's first start with patterns. Who can remember what was the 3 types of patterns that you get? The first one is a growing pattern. Now, what's the first thing that you think of when you think of something that grows? Does this give you an idea? Yes, a tree grows. Now, so a growing pattern grows bigger and bigger every time. So that was our first type of pattern. Who can think of the second type of pattern? That will be a size changing pattern. So let's look at the example. We have an apple and a worm. An apple and then 2 worms. Another apple and then 3 worms. So you can see from this example, a size changing pattern is that the size of the things gets bigger each time. Remember, there's a difference between growing and the size getting bigger. Our last type of pattern. Who can guess what this is? Repeating pattern. That's very easy. Repeating pattern will stay the same every single time. So we have 1 owl, 2 lions. 1 owl, 2 lions. I'm sure that you will find it easy to do the activity of the patterns, the growing pattern, the size changing pattern, and the repeating pattern. The next thing that we will be looking at in this video is different types of shapes. Who can think of 2D shapes? Quickly look around you and identify 2 or 3 different shapes that is around you. Okay, so let's start. The first one is a circle. What is around you that's a circle? Quickly have a look. I have a doorknob that is actually a circle. A triangle. What is a triangle around you? I have a big road sign in front of me that is a triangle. A star. Maybe tonight if you look out of the window you will find a star. A square. That's easy. What is a square that you can see? Maybe you have a a Rubik's Cube in front of you, a flat surface, maybe a photo frame, maybe your TV is a square. The next one is a heart. We all can make a heart with our hands to show our mommies and daddies how much we love them. A rectangle. What is a rectangle that is in front of you? If you look at your phone, then you will see a rectangle. A diamond. A cross that reminds us of Easter weekend that just passed. And lastly, a oval. It looks like a circle that someone pressed flat like a pizza. That's our 2D shapes. A circle, a triangle, a star, a square, a rectangle, a heart, a diamond, a cross, and an oval. Next we have our 3D shapes. So a 3D shapes looks like a 2D shape that came to life and is now walking and talking. So we have different shapes, a pyramid, a sphere that looks like the ball that you are playing with outside, a cube that looks like your Rubik's Cube that you are playing with, a triangular prism, a cylinder. A cylinder you see every time you visit the bathroom and you use a piece of toilet paper. A cone. Hopefully you will see a cone when your mommy or daddy gets you an ice cream. And then a cube that's a little smaller. And a hexagonal prism. Good. So I hope that you can remember these 3D shapes when you do your activity. Which one are we missing? Maybe if we look in the left corner there, what is that shape called that is orange? Who can remember? Yes, that is a rectangular prism. Good. Again, revision of our multiplication tables. I hope by now that you can say this and know it by heart every time when your mom or your dad asks you unexpectedly. For today's homework, we will have Mathematics Activity Book 1, page 13 until page 16. You can find it on the D6 Communicator, but remember, no learner will be disadvantaged if the homework cannot be done, as we will do this work in class again when lockdown is over. If you still need to look at the memorandum of page 1 until 8, it is still available on the D6 Communicator. Please have a look, mark your work so that you can see where you went wrong, so that you can do your revision. Then lastly, we have the memorandum of yesterday's mental math. So also please mark this one and make sure that you do your revision and that you can see where you are struggling with, so that you can go look at the video again where I explain what you must do. And lastly, VTA School. If you are watching this video, then you will know we have a YouTube channel. We also have a Facebook page, the school website, the 2 telephone numbers, and the email address.